Welcome to the Intercourse Show. I'm your host, Mr. B. Today we have a very exciting show for you. We are reacting to a Kevin Samuels interview where he interviews a modern woman with an annoying smoke detector. It's a funny episode. Real quick, this is the first time we've seen this one, so we're going to react to it as the video goes along. But I ask that you tune in because it's going to be a pretty entertaining ride. Kevin Samuels is notorious for making light of these situations. So without any further ado, let's get right into the show.
I need the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. You was outside trying to party, I was outside trying to save a soul. Bro said, can we go church in the morning? Praise break, please don't step on my toes. No, please don't step on my toes. Praising the King that sits on the throne. How can I put faith in mankind? I put mine in Christ alone.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you?
37.
37. So what are we talking about? We're talking about consent. We're talking about social clients. We're talking about privilege.
I just had to take my scarf off. I didn't hear anything except for the last piece of the young lady you were just talking to, and she was going on and on, so I didn't really catch much.
Well, do you actually have a question about anything? How long have you been watching the
No,
content?
I've been watching you for ever since the album came out, and I heard your name on the album.
The album.
Yep.
I didn't have an album, but okay.
Oh, I'm sure you know about your name being mentioned on the album.
Yeah, my name was mentioned about some comments. So what do you think about the content?
You know what? I think you're really hard, but I cannot disagree with a lot that you say.
Okay.
I can't disagree. I agree.
How am I hard though?
I just think you're kind of tough. I think it comes off as harsh sometimes, especially when you're still talking to these big girls about losing weight. But I understand.
Well, are women any less hard when they're talking about men that don't measure up to their standards?
No, not after they've been through what they've been through. No.
What do you mean? See, that's why I don't understand. Women are always justified, but men are never justified. Meaning, a woman, after she's been through something, then she can be hard.
No, she can't. She just
Well,
is.
No, but why do women give women the benefit of the doubt like that? Scrubs, ain't nothing going on but the rent. I mean, nigga, you work at UPS. I mean, what is that? What do those dudes do? Do you think women do more jacked up stuff to men, or men do more jacked up stuff to women?
Men.
Do you think women are meaner to men, or men are meaner to women?
I think men are meaner to women.
Really?
Yes.
What world do you live in?
The same world you live in.
So where can black men even have an honest criticism of black women's weight and not get called a bunch of foul names?
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
Everybody should be able to communicate openly with each other with respect and respect.
No. Okay, well, no. I said, where can a black man have an honest? Can a black man have an honest criticism of black women?
No.
Not an why?
Because that's just not the way the communication is set up.
Excuse me. So is it? Can black women have an honest communication? An honest?
No, there's no honesty. No.
No, well, that's not what I mean. Meaning is if black men have a valid, is there any black men's critique of a black woman valid?
Yes.
Okay, then where can a black man go online and have a valid critique of a black woman and not get slammed?
I don't know any other place other than here with you. I see you be honest, and I don't see you allow you see you.
But I get slammed for saying it.
Okay, for those of you who don't follow Kevin too much, this is one of the points that he would make. He feels as if Black men particularly do not have an outlet where they can express their frustrations with their women. Yet it is particularly popular for Black women to come on line and to say that black men ain't shit. They're not good enough. They're scrubs. They don't want no scrubs. They don't want no guy who's just average, who's not making six figures, whatever. And I think his point has always been that it's not fair that only one side gets to express their views openly on mainstream media, and it essentially bashes the black male gender. But on the flip side, should a black man ever critique anything about a black woman, he gets canceled, he gets, put through the ringer, he's attacked, he's, potentially is at risk for losing his job, for being insensitive. His point is it's not an evenly balanced platform where both sides can express their point of views. And, he apparently made a lot of enemies doing that. So this is what they're coming to now.
You found out about me off of an album that slammed my comment section. So what you're basically saying is men can't have a critique of women and not pay a price for it. But do women have critiques of men every day and get praise for it?
I don't know who praises them.
Let's listen to Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. Listen to any of these city girls. They talk about these men's little dick energy and all this other kind of, and they get praised for it. Are y'all serious? Have you ever seen let me see. Have you ever seen a man approach a woman in a nightclub and get shot down and women laugh at him?
No, I've never seen it.
But yeah. Have you ever seen a man do the walk of shame away from a woman he approached and she turned him down?
No, I mean, well, yeah, maybe I have. Yeah.
You ever see that happen with a woman?
No, but I don't think women.
So that doesn't matter. That's not the point. So the point is, women treat men like shit, and it's not called out. Nuclear rejection is a woman rejecting a man in a public manner.
Well, where's the balance in this?
Me. Because
you're standing up for the men.
And we need 10,000 more me's.
And
so we'll start having
to the women. So you just gonna bash out of women and just
see. Thank you. I want you to understand. You asked where's the balance, and I said me. And I said we need 10,000 more me. And the first thing, so you said you're gonna bash. Why? So is what women do to men bashing?
Yes, it's bashing. Both
ways. But when do women get called misandrous? When do women get canceled? When do women get called out for these things?
Now, how you can't cancel a woman?
When do women get canceled, called out for being misandrous? You got black women on YouTube talking about abort black male babies, and they can still make videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, are you? That's why I'm like, this is why so many men are just looking at women today, and they're not even paying attention to y'all because y'all not being honest. Mm-hmm. Women can say whatever they want to about men, and men are just supposed to take it. But men just say the honest opinion. So let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Let's say somebody like Lizzo. Mm-hmm. She posted a video of herself twerking in a see-through gown. Mm-hmm. If men find it unappealing, should men be able to say something about it?
Yes, everybody's entitled. So.
Okay, but what happens when men do say something about it? In the comment section, what happened to that man?
They just go back and forth in the comments. They say the man said something, somebody responds. It's just a back and forth.
So a back and forth, meaning a man says something. Why is there a back and forth? Because if a woman says, "Go girl, you look good, queen," mm-hmm. There's not a back and forth. There's just a bunch of likes and reshares. But if a man says, You can stand to lose a little weight. That doesn't look good on you. Whatever, no matter how he says it. Then here comes the attack.
Bro, you're done already?
Yeah, bro.
How?
I hired Motion to hire AI employees.
AI employees?
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet is the place where people don't have anything to do. So that goes on there.
But the internet reflects the real world. This happens in clubs.
You
and
think so?
everything.
You think the internet reflects the real world?
People. Yeah, I worked in clubs.
I don't. I think it's fake. And I think everybody's there with nothing to do. And voicing opinions.
Well, people today are fake.
They are.
So how is it? You fake in the real world? You fake online? How many women today are real?
It's not a lot.
So they're fake in the real world. They're fake online. So why is it not like it's online? It's just people are saying what they really think. But I'm curious. I'm always curious as to that women honestly think that women are just such victims. You're the most free, entitled, privileged group of women who have ever lived. When was the last time you had to worry about somebody knocking on your door trying to steal something from you? Exactly. You know who made this world less safe?
Men.
That's right.
Men. I'm not like these women. I value women.
Well, all I'm saying is you say we need balance. Okay, but why is it men got to say what they got to say? It's called bashing.
What do you want to call it?
What do you call it when women say what they got to say about men?
It's bashing. It's bashing both ways. Bashing goes both ways.
Okay, but what's the difference between bashing and a valid criticism?
I guess it's in the delivery, perhaps.
Fair point.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't think it's in the delivery. I just think so how do you in a neutral way tell somebody you shouldn't be wearing a see-through gown and twerking at your height? I mean,
well,
I mean, come on, man. There's just no way to do this, right?
You can break it down nicely. You don't have to go all.
Okay. All right. Well, then tell me how you would break it down nicely.
Because see, I'm not a man, and
Okay, but I get it. But how would you break it down nicely?
First of all, the internet is not the place to break that down. Somebody close to her needs to break that down.
Well, it's the internet's where she posted the picture. She posted it online on her page with millions of people for public consumption.
Mm-hmm.
It's like standing in front of a glass window in a mall. She did it in public. It's not like someone went onto her private server.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I mean. Ultimately, what you won't say is you really shouldn't be saying nothing to nobody. Everybody should just be able to post what they want. Nobody say nothing to nobody.
No, it's an open platform. Everybody say what they want, I guess. Men and women. Everybody it's a place where everybody can come and voice their opinions and say what they want without regard, whether it's rude, bashing, however they deliver it. It's a
when they do though, I'll just say this: when they do, here's what I see. That women, how old are you? I forgot. I'm sorry, Nancy.
37.
37.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, how long you been? Have you ever been married?
I have.
How long you been divorced?
Many years. I married young and divorced young.
Okay, so if you've been married, have you been divorced as long as that damn smoke detector's been chirping? That is a single woman goddamn tale, man. Can you not hear that shit?
No, not anymore. I don't hear it.
That's a damn shame. All right, seriously though. I think we've lived in a world to where women were allowed to say what they want to say for the longest, and men were afraid to say anything. And now men are finally saying something, and many women can't handle it. But men are saying stuff that women say. I mean, do you ever look at some of this stuff and say, You know damn well you shouldn't be wearing that. That don't look good. Why are you twerking at 600 pounds with pasties? I mean,
I wouldn't do that, but I didn't look at Lizzo in a bad light when I saw her do it.
I'm not just saying about Lizzo. That's why I mean I want to kind of. But
I would.
you look on TikTok. I saw a young lady on TikTok. She was every bit of 650 pounds at like 23. And she was so big, I'm like, you're gonna die.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the women were like, you got a pretty smile, you got pretty this, pretty that. Is it better to say something? I don't know. I just think we live in a world where we're not supposed to say anything to anybody. There are no standards. The women can just do what they want to. And then when that young lady loses a foot or something.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I think what you're doing is very much needed, very much well needed.
Like you need to change that damn battery in the oh, bye. Let me get out of here.
All right. That was Kevin Samuels. This was a great little clip. A few minutes, 10-minute clip. But conversation was pretty pleasant. The young lady was pleasant. They obviously were pretty lighthearted about the whole thing. But he raised some really good points in this particular clip. He talked about how, it should be fair on both sides for both sides to critique the other. It is true that there are some women who will just be out loud with their bodies. They're displaying all sorts of everything out into the open. And should somebody critique it and say, well, this is not to our liking, then he gets bashed and, the sister code kicks in and it just goes left. So I think he raised some valid points, right? It is the responsibility of ladies to, approach another lady and say, look, come on, this is not, the best situation, to showcase your body in such a manner, not to take anybody's freedoms away. I'm not of the mindset that people shouldn't be able to express themselves, but sometimes you do yourself a disservice if you express yourself in a certain way. In the same way, I'm critical of dudes who, hang their pants off their butt like that, all crazy. I'm not a big fan of that. You know what I mean? So I would be like, bro, depending on the settings, pull that up. You know what I mean? Because we got to keep each other accountable. Iron sharpens iron. So his point is ladies should take more of an initiative to do that with each other and not attack if a man should say, no, this is not the best way to represent yourself. You look like me. You could be my daughter. You could be influencing my daughter. I don't want her getting this in her mind. This is the way to express yourself, especially if you're leaving it all out in the open for the imagination to run wild. And also you invite that type of harsh criticism, and that's how you present yourself. The man's got a daughter. He's a father. So I think there's some credibility to his point of view, and I don't think there's anything wrong in him saying that there should be some decorum in terms of how we present ourselves in the public eye. Well, that's my viewpoint. Obviously, you may have a different point of view. I welcome it. I invite those who are not already connected to the show to like and subscribe and to share the video, and also to, share your point of view. Did he make some valid points? Did you totally disagree? Do you believe that, it was useful, this content was useful for people to hear because it could potentially, yield some positive results. All those things are things that we welcome. So please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the show. Thank you for your time and attention. Until we speak again, I wish you the best. God bless.